So just sitting here, I just found an old photo, sent an old photo back from 2014, and it was a fruitarian sort of hippie guy. Um, was quite down to earth. Rode a hybrid bike. I mean, we went up Doi into Non with him. He's mad Durianrider fan. He's so keen and a total noob. Had no idea. So me and Harry was also a guy who moved to Chiang Mai for my recommendation. So Harry's over there, and me and this other guy, we rode to Non. We wait for hours in the bottom of because he was cooked. He had sneakers on. He had a hybrid bike. He had no idea. Had no idea. And then fast forward today, carbon bike, all the bling. I remember I actually did a race with him last year, and I was getting dropped in the flat. He was on the front just driving it. I'm just thinking, fucking cunt. I waited for you for hours when you were a noob at bottom doing it on, and you were driving the front of this race. We didn't need to, and I'm at the back. So it was just quite hilarious how people do change. Now, I'm not having a go. I'm not being hateful or whatever. I'm just saying that why is it that social media brings out such pretentiousness in most people who get a little bit of a following or get a bit of a look, or maybe the girl gets a little bit hot or a guy gets a little bit lean, or he starts to people get a bit of a following, and you see it. I mean, you see it with so many YouTubers. I could go through all now. I won't mention any names. If you've been watching me for a few years, you know the channels that I've helped out. Pretty much every single vegan channel's out there now who's got over 50k subs came up through me, giving them shout outs at the start when they had nothing. But how many of those people today, I would say unfortunately it's a big fat zero, how many of those people today would treat a noob like I treated them? Yeah, come on, I'll give you some tips, do this, monetize your account, this is what you do for these issues, boom, tags, metadata, thumbnails, subject titles, boom, flexing, photos, clothing, whatever. How many of those people who are out there in social media today who are making good money from the vegan scene or whatever, or coaching or whatever, how many of those people would give that same level of attention to detail and care of building community to noobs today? And unfortunately, it'd be a big fucking zero. Even the ones who are like, yes, we love you guys, like looking forward so much to seeing, like they don't give a fuck about you, unfortunately. Unless you buy more of their product, and then they might pretend to care, but they don't really care. It's unfortunate, but what is it? I was talking to Natasha about that. Natasha said it's just people have issues. I used to say social media changes people, but I think now it just brings out who someone really is. Same with money. Same with fame, anything. If you're a dickhead, if you're a pretentious fuckwit, that's not because of social media. That's because of you. But social media will just expose that, highlight that. It'll go to your head, and it'll just bring out what you're all about. So I see a mad, narcissistic, in a negative way. I mean, it's good to be a bit of a narc for sure. Everyone loves a good narc. It can be fun and uplifting. But if you're a narc when you're pushing everyone down around you, and you're not bringing anyone up. How many of these channels are bringing up? They're more about clawing each other, clawing other people, just to sort of try and get some more Patreon donations or whatever. It is crazy. I wish we could take away all the money off of YouTube and Patreon, etc., and then see who really gives a fuck about caring and sharing and building community. I wish we'd do that, but we can't. That will never happen. I mean, that would be good just to see who's who for the viewers. I mean, obviously, for the vegan message, it wouldn't be so good because there'd be less people making content. So I think making money on your passion is good, but how many people out there actually doing it because they really fucking care about people, really care about making a change? They pretend to care because they will, get people's heartstrings tugged and they get the Patreon dollars rolling in. But how many of these people, really give a fuck? I would say, unfortunately, a big fat zero. Especially once they get to a certain level of subscribers or income or whatever, they just seem to put less and less content out there. And he's quite sad. But yeah, what makes social media, what makes people so pretentious on social media? I don't think social media makes it. It just highlights what a person was all along. So if you want to know what someone's about, give them money and give them fame, give them a social media audience, and then you'll quickly see what they're all about. Other than that, you don't really know who someone is until they're in that position. Just like, how do you know someone's honest? So someone will say, I'm a really honest person, I'll never steal from my work. We'll put them in a situation where they could never get caught stealing from work, and then see what happens. So create the situation, you'll see what the person's all about. Otherwise, we can just we can hide ourselves pretty well, can't we, on social media? But you can be anything on social media. You can hide behind jump cuts and scripts and like, love you guys so much, all this shit. You can hide behind that. People will fucking lap it up. they lap it up because I love it as a good distraction. But scripts, jump cuts, fake namaste bullshit. How many of these people really want to meet their fans in real life and spend time with them, help them get a YouTube channel going? It's fucking zero, man. I mean, if you know anyone, let me know down below. You know, because I'm looking for some new people to subscribe to. So unfortunately, it is very disappointing. Very disappointing. But that's just human nature. First world problems. I just thought I'd have a quick rant. Just came into my head, and I've been wanting to make a video about it for a while. So there you go. So what does that even mean? What does this video mean? What's the message? What's the take-home message? I remember being with David Wolf. Oh, I've said a name. I remember being with Mr. Wolf in 2006, and just seeing how he was like talking to fans and stuff. And if it was a hot chick, he was like extra attention. If it was just some fat dude, it's like, yeah, blow him off. And I was just thinking, what's this dude's intention, you know? And it was pretty clear right there and then. So I thought, I'm always going to be the person that, you know, always wanted to be. Just down to earth, humble dude, approachable, give my honest opinion on something if people ask me questions, treat everyone the same. If you've got, you know, whatever, if you just got 100 million subscribers, or if you've got 5 subscribers, you got a question for me, you go, Harley, ask me, you know, give me an honest answer, give me your honest opinion, what should I do in the situation, I'm going to tell you straight up. Stuff like that. But it is quite interesting how it is almost a little bit depressing of how fucked up some people can become changing through social media, etc. It's like, holy shit, was that person? You know, was that person? And sometimes I wish I sort of fantasize about making a video of like confronting some of these people, some of these street activists or whatever, and, you know, hiring an actor to be some sort of noob and wearing a hidden camera and just confront them with some questions or whatever, and just see how they would really operate when they think there's no camera filming. So sometimes I pretend to fantasize about doing that, but I don't know if it would be worthwhile. Probably too much my own personal satisfaction I'm chasing there. That's a little rant, pre-dinner rant, and pre-carb rant. What makes people so pretentious on social media? I think it's just like that all along. You squeeze an orange juice comes out. It ain't carrot juice.
Carbs, carb the fuck up, motherfuckers. Carb the fuck up. Corn, rice, potatoes, yams, bananas, mangoes, dates, plantains, melons, blueberries, blackberries, mulberries. Get them motherfucking carbohydrates in. Go vegan, motherfuckers. Carb the fuck up, the fuck up, the fuck up, the fuck up.